Hello and welcome back. So today we are going to discuss RecyclerView and adapter. So let me first start Android Studio. So RecyclerView efficiently displays many record on the screen. And adapter is like it works with RecyclerView, and like adapter provides a suitable amount of data that is required by the adapter. So let me first straight away go and create a new project. So you should select empty view activity. Make sure that you select empty views activity. Click next, and here I'm going to type recycler view and adapter. So click finish. So Android Studio will create a project for us. Let us wait for some time, and it has created this project for us. So the first thing we are going to do is to create interface for our app. So okay, let me wait for the Android Studio to complete the project. So Android Studio has completed creating the project. So now let me go to app, resource, and in layout file I'm going to add a recycler view. So let me go to the code or the split view, and I have already I have the code, so it takes a lot of time to type. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to simply copy this code, and we are going to explain it later on, and paste it here. So now you can see the default preview for RecyclerView. It has dummy data item 01. So now let us discuss what RecyclerView is all about. As I already told you that RecyclerView efficiently displays many records on the screen. So inside the constraint layout, you can see here constraint layout XML NS. Inside this we have a recycler view Android X.recyclerview.widget.recyclerview, and here we have given an ID to recyclerview, the layout width, the layout height, padding, and then clip to outline, and then we apply some constraint so that it is fixed in the mobile phone screen. So constraint to the top of, to the bottom of, to the start of, to the end of is parent, and then absolute x property is 1 dp, and then we closes this recycler view and constraint layout. So this is actually a recycler view, but here we must design an interface for each recycler view item. So the next step that we are going to do is to design an interface for each recycler view item. So I'm going to go to layout, new resource file, and here I'm going to type item student card.xml. So it is item underscore student underscore card. So let me click OK. So here we have a new item student card. So this is actually an interface for each recycler view item. So I already have the code for this as well, because I think that it will take a lot of time to type this XML code, and you are already familiar with XML code, so I'm not going to take time in like typing all this code. So let me copy it, and here I'm going to paste it. So straight away you will see this recycler view item or item student card. So here we have first we have like the parent view. Let me discuss what is the parent view. The parent view is com.google.android.material card view, and inside it we have a layout width, height, margin vertical, margin horizontal. These are properties and these are their values. Card corner radius, card elevation, and then okay, there is one error, yes, which is the shape error. So it does not recognizes the shape, this shape of text view. So later on we are going to discuss this shape as well. Okay, so let me go to the top. So first, inside a constraint layout, okay, so the parent layout is material card view. Then we have next the constraint layout. So this is the constraint layout, Android X.constraint layout .widget .constraint layout, and it has image view. So you can see this image view ID, layout width, height, scale type, background, and then we have 4 text view, in fact 5 text view. Text view which is a student name, and then we have text view which is student position. So the background is drawable shape circle badge. So let me create this background over here. Right click, new, drawable resource file, shape circle badge. So the root element is shape. Okay, so we have created this shape as well. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy the code for shape as well. So here you can see okay, so this is the GitHub code. So let me go to resource drawable shape circle badge, and this is actually the code. Let me paste it here and let us preview. So this is actually the shape of the text view. So let me go to the card view, and now you can see that position. So this is actually text view position badge, and it has a layout, width, height, and text, and background is shape circle badge. And then okay, let's see what is inside the shape. So we have Android shape oval, and the solid color is purple, like FF6200EE. Alright, so after that we have other text view that corresponds to, okay, we have a linear layout inside constraint layout having orientation of vertical and some other properties like width, height, and margin top. Okay, then we inside the linear layout we have text view for the class, and then text view for father name, text view for date of birth. Okay, so with that let me okay, so we have close the constraint layout and the material card layout, and now we are going to our interface part is completed. So let me revise. We are discussing recycler view. So recycler view has, this is the dummy recycler view, but we also have to design for individual recycler view item. So this is the individual recycler view item. हेलो जी, वालेकुम सलाम जी जी درجة ممكن سيديكنا دا ألتا دا कब्रिस्तान गली के आओ अंगूर बेल दे कसो टेम्पर बराशे खाजा दर्जन. Okay, I'll see you after 5 minutes. So let us wait for 5 minutes and then I'll continue. Okay, welcome back. So we completed the interface for RecyclerView. So this is RecyclerView and this is the RecyclerView item, and we created an interface for RecyclerView item. So this is an individual interface for RecyclerView item. Why are we doing it? Because RecyclerView efficiently displays different item, or if you have thousands or millions of items, so it efficiently displays those item on the screen. Okay, so with that okay, so our interface part is completed. Now let us go to our con.example.recyclerView package, and I'm going to right click, new Kotlin class file, and there I'm going to create a class called student. So actually this is a data class and inside this data class I'm going to create an ID. So this is the data that is needed by our app. So ID, name, so the name is string, class name, string, date of birth, string, and father name, string, and then we have position, which is integer, and the last one is at the rate of drawable, source ID, and it will be integer. So let me import this drawable resource. Okay, well imported. I'm also going to use some images in this app. So let me go and fetch those images. So these are just dummy images which we need in this app. Okay, so these are those dummy images that we need. So I'm going to copy them and go to drawable folder and paste them. Okay, so now that we have created interface and data class, it is time to go to the main activity, and in the main activity we are going to first declare some variables. Private late initialize student adapter, which is a student adapter. Okay, so we haven't created this student adapter class, so that is why we are getting error. The other variable is late initialize var RecyclerView, and it is of type RecyclerView. So now inside on create method, so make sure that you are inside the on create method, we are going to initialize the reference variables. So here we have RecyclerView, find view by ID, so here we are going to type r.id.RecyclerView student list. Okay, so after that the other thing that we are going to do is val create dummy data. So my student, so I'm going to create a method called get dummy data. So this method is going to give us the dummy data. Private function get dummy data. So it is going to give us list of student. Okay, alright, so here we are going to say return list of, so list of what? List of student, and here we will have the first record, ID will be 1, name will be Irfan, and then we have class name and after that date of birth. So it's a dummy data, so I'm going to say 12/9/2006, and then we have father name, which will be Ahmed. And then after father name we have position 1 and image resource ID. It will be r.drawable.1. Alright, so that is the first student record. Similarly, we have student 2, so student, so here ID is 2, and then we have name Imran, class name date of birth, which will be 15/09/2004. Father name Ali. Position 2, image resource ID r.drawable. The second image. So this is our second record, and similarly I'm going to create 3 more records. ID, name, Shahzeb, class name date of birth, father name, position, and then image resource ID will be r.drawable.3. So that is the third record. So we are left with 2 more records. So I'm going to say student ID 4, name, Irfan, class name date of birth, father name Ahmed, position 5, and image resource id r dot drawable dot 4. Okay, one more record, and I'm going to say student id will be 5, name is Yasir, class name date of birth father name position, and image resource id is r dot drawable dot 5. Okay, so this is the 5 records that we are going to display using RecyclerView, and then once we get the record from get dummy data function, so the next thing is that we are going to say our adapter will be student adapter, and it will be of type student adapter, and we are going to pass in my students data to student adapter. We haven't created this student adapter, so that is why we are getting error. Okay, so after student adapter we are going to define the layout for RecyclerView. So RecyclerView dot layout manager, so we will have a vertical RecyclerView, so we will say linear layout manager, and if we have vertical, so you just pass the default this activity to linear layout manager class. So by default it is orientation is vertical, and now let us connect the RecyclerView with the adapter. So RecyclerView dot adapter, so its adapter will be student adapter. Okay, so now that let me we have the RecyclerView orientation, the layout, and then we connect the RecyclerView with the student adapter. Now it is time to create student adapter class. So let me go and right click and create Kotlin class student adapter. Okay, so once we create this class, so you will see that the error has gone away, but still my student receives this my student list. So we are going to pass in my student list to main activity. So we are going to discuss student adapter in the next class, but for now let me revise what we have done so far. So first of all, we created the RecyclerView. This is our RecyclerView, and after that, once we created the RecyclerView, so this is the dummy data, we created the layout for each item. So the layout for each item is this. So We have a constraint layout, image, student name, student class, father name, date of birth, and student position. So one is image view, and the rest of the 5 ones are all text view. So we have also have a background of this text view, which is shape circle badge. So the background is purple color, and then we created the student class. So this is the data class. This type of data will be used in our student class. And then in the main activity we declared recycler view and student adapter. We then initialize it. We then get this dummy data, student dummy data. So you can see here we create 5 record. Whether it is 5 or 5,000 or 5 lakh doesn't matter. Still recycler view is going to efficiently display those items on the screen. And then we set the recycler view manager to linear layout and recycler view adapter to student adapter. In the next class, hopefully, we are going to discuss student adapter class. So for then, I'll see you in the next class. Allah Hafiz.